Good evening, everybody. My name is Sean Cuball Price, and I'm joined by
Connor.
And tonight, our Eagles are going to be facing off against the University of Delaware. Our team, the Valorant B team, is going to be the people that are streamed tonight, and I am quite excited for this match. Our B team, if I'm not mistaken, is undefeated right now, so I'm excited to see what our Eagles have in store with us tonight. Now, Connor, how has your night been?
It's been good. Recently got back from hanging out with some friends, so it was pretty fun.
That's amazing to hear. I'm glad you have a little bit of fun. I'm glad that you're here tonight, casting alongside me as we see our Eagles face off against the Penguins, University of Delaware. Now, at the current moment, our Eagles and the Penguins are doing map bans right now, so they're trying to see what map they're going to be playing first. Now, do you have an idea of what map they're going to be playing?
I mean, from what I remember correctly, our best map was it New Haven?
I think it was New Haven or Ascendant.
Ascendant, yeah.
It's one of those two maps. So I would like to see New Haven,
yeah,
in my opinion. But alas, we shall see what's going on. Now, we're still in lobby. Like I said, we're still waiting for those map bans. So once we get those going, we can finally have some amazing gameplay for you guys tonight. Now, I want to say a quick reminder before we get into the stream, and I'll say it when halfway through the stream. We are on a 3-minute delay. So what you see on your screen is 3 minutes behind what we see. So on chat, we'll see you talk in real time, but we'll only respond 3 minutes later. I think there's one thing we have to do, though, before we get into gaming. Do you know what that is?
Shout out our sponsor, FriendNets.
Of course, our sponsors, the local minor league baseball team in the greater Fredericksburg area. On my left and on my right, the Fredericksburg Nationals, the FriendNets. They've hosted many events for us, and we greatly appreciate of that. I'm not sure if we're going to be hosting another Super Smash Bros. Showcase, which was the largest high school Super Smash Bros. Tournament in the state last year. So I'm hoping that we're able to do that again. But all in all, thank you, FriendNets, for sponsoring our program and providing everything that, you see here today. We're greatly appreciative of it, and thank you. Now, taking a look, it seems that we are still waiting on the enemy team to get into lobby. So, anything you want to talk about? Got any funny jokes,
Ooh. Honestly, I don't really have any jokes.
You don't have any jokes?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see. I know I have a joke somewhere. What do you call a 3-hump camel?
What?
Pregnant. I got that one from Zootopia all those years ago. Shoot, there's got to be another joke somewhere in this brain, in this cranium. I feel like there's jokes I've said before. I find them funny, but I feel like people would not find them as funny as I do. Man, you don't have any jokes?
I have no jokes off the top of my head.
All right. A blind guy, right? He walks into a bar and a table and a chair. That's the joke. That's it. What? You didn't find that funny? What? I would have been belly aching laughing from that. But in terms of operators tonight, right? What do you think UMW is going to be whipping out? In terms of agents, not operators. Operators a weapon. It's a sniper rifle.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think we'll see a mix of everything tonight. I hope to see a mix of everything.
I would like to see a little bit of I know that Soba has been pretty dominant with UMW, and I'm pretty sure she's a strong pick overall in the current meta. So we'll probably see a couple of Soba picks. I know that Viper has been pretty dominant too. She has a lot of area denial, and with her powerful smoke wall and her ultimate, that smoke bomb, or the poison bomb that spreads all the way. I guess not a poison bomb, a poison screen. My apologies. That really covers the site. It's really powerful ultimate, and I think we'll be seeing those two decent bit. Killjoy, I think, is another agent. Frick, I'm thinking Rainbow Six Siege right now. Another agent that we could see. She has a lot of area denial in her kit. with the sentry drone
Yeah.
and a couple of her, I think, it's spike bombs
Mhm.
that she can like trigger to like slow people down. So I do believe that those agents will be coming out now. See, still not in
Still,
lobby yet,
yeah,
so I still think they're doing map bans. I didn't know it would take this long.
yeah,
I'm assuming they started at 7, but maybe they started late due to technical difficulties.
yeah.
So looks like we are just chilling right
Mhm.
now before, we can get into the game. I really like Delaware's logo.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
won't
cool.
lie. I think I really like the look of the penguin. It
Mhm.
reminds me of a chicken though. 'Cause, like, you see like that blue thing, like the I guess
Oh
it's
yeah,
called
the
blue, but like has
mhm.
like that lump
Yeah.
on the top of it. Like what's it called? Those thingies on
I
top of a chicken's
I
head.
don't remember. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
don't think it's
neck,
yeah,
yeah.
gizzard to the middle of their neck. Is it just like a flap?
I guess, yeah.
But I do like it, and they actually have the esports like a logo
Mhm.
specific for their esports with like the D pad in the bottom corner. I do like that design a lot. I don't think we even talked about like the players.
Oh, yes.
I haven't even
You
like
have to
brought
mention the
up the
players,
roster.
yeah.
How could I? Well, I pull up the cameras real quick. We can introduce our players down at the bottom. So starting from the right hand side of your screen, would have Venta. After that, it's Zoran. In the middle, it's Juice. Uh, to the left of Juice is going to be JK47, and on the very left hand side of the screen, that is Telly7. Our university's Thanos in a way. He's been collecting all the game's Infinity Stones. He's
Yep.
played on CS:GO. He played on Valorant. He played on Fortnite. I
Yep.
think he tried to play on like Overwatch one
Yeah.
time. He's been collecting them. He's a very versatile player. All of these guys are really good at the video game.
Yeah.
They're really good at the video game. I mean, undefeated season. It's quite impressive. I think one of the only teams that has an undefeated season, besides Overwatch. League of
Mhm.
Legends unfortunately lost yesterday.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was 1-2. It was a pretty close game, but they did not. Were not able to
Yeah.
surmount the wall of GVSU, and so they are now 5-1 going into playoffs, which is still a really good record,
Yeah.
and they should be top of the division
Nice.
with that. But it's unfortunate that they are not
Mhm.
undefeated. Taking a look at the lobby, it looks like they are about to start it. They have populated in, so
Okay.
we should be getting into game real soon. Now, if you don't know how Valorant games work, allow me to break it down for you. Each game, there are two sides. There's attackers and there's defenders. The attacker's job is to plant the spike on one of two or three bomb sites on the map. And the defender's goal is to prevent that. The first team to take 13 rounds wins, and there's a split at round 12 to 13. There's a transition round where the attackers are the defenders and the defenders are the attackers. Once a game goes to 13, they will win that round, and then it'll go. I guess not the round, a game, and
Mhm.
then it'll go to a game two, and whoever gets the first to two games won wins the set. So that is how it is going to work. Excuse me, there's something in the back of my throat. Now, we're getting closer and closer to the start of the game. I do believe we are about to go in. If unless we are debated by the people saying R in chat.
Yep.
You don't know how it works with these games. Both teams have to announce R or ready in the game chat before the match can begin, just to make sure that there's no one in the bathroom or getting water. And they started the game and they're like, "Wait, we weren't ready." But there we go. We're getting ever so close. I am like anticipating this right now. I am like on. The game hasn't even
I
started and
know.
I'm waiting.
You're very close.
I know. Come on. Let's get in the game.
Yep.
I
Wanna
want to
see some
see our
action.
Eagles play against the Penguins. Come on, Rick.
Ah,
Oh, it looks like we're going in, and the map is
it's
going to be Haven.
Haven.
So, taking a look, let's see what agents we are going to be playing with. Now, We are defending on the first half, so that is fun. We see a KO, Killjoy, Sova, a Jet, and an Omen. That's a pretty classic UMW comp. You have your Smokes, which is your Omen that's really able to block off sight lines, and I guess Jet also has some smokes that you can use, but she's more of a duelist. Sova is great at gathering information on the
Oh,
enemy
yes,
team,
yep.
and also has a very strong ult that can shoot through walls and like tag people, revealing their location. Jet, I said previously, she has a smoke, but she's mostly a initiator. I want to say initiator, but duelist. That's the word.
Ah,
Where she goes in, has a lot of dashes and mobilities, and is trying to get a pick and gather information where they are on the site before she gets picked off. KJ, Killjoy, above the Sova, the second from the top. She is really good with that sentry, and she has an alarm bot that like notices when people are there, and
Yep.
also has like the area denial. And then KO, I think he's a little bit of everything. I know he has flashes, and I do believe he has some area denial tools in his kit, but I'm kind of unfamiliar with how he works.
He seems like a very popular player.
Yeah, he's
Operator.
pretty strong. On the enemy team, the team comp is very similar,
yeah.
besides the fact that we're swapping a KO for a Breach. Breach has a lot of stuff that goes through walls. He's a flashbang that goes through wall. He has a little like eruption pillar that can blast through a wall to like damage enemies and get them to move out of a corner. And his ultimate is like this huge like earthquake eruption that he launches through the map, and it concusses and debilitates people. But it looks like we're going into the first round, the pistol round. Oh boy, oh boy.
This will be an interesting one.
Our Eagles is setting up on A sites right now. Now, Haven has 3 bomb sites, A, B, and C. And you take a look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, you can see the A, B, and C on those on the map. Right now, Zoran is on C site. Looks like there's a technical pause already. Tech pause is when they just stop the timer. Then you have like an actual like timeout, and that's where like a coach steps in.
Okay.
And they have a minute long to like talk and regroup. Taking a look at chat real quick, we have Santi in chat. Fun fact, they beat them 2-0 last semester.
Oh.
I did not know that. Thank
Wow.
you for that information, Santi. That really, I mean, I already had a lot of confidence in our Eagles already.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you saying that really
Yeah.
gets... I'm beaming with confidence right now, and I'm not even playing.
Yep.
So, we're holding A site pretty strong right now. No one seems to be moving at the moment besides Zoran, who is just, kind of playing, jumping around at a C window, while everyone else at the University of Delaware is just like stone cold not moving.
Yep.
Just waiting for this technical pause to run out. I'm wondering what it will be. You have any ideas?
I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on here.
It's probably maybe someone's like audio's not working.
True.
Their mouse could be,
Yeah.
like unplugged, or
Yeah.
maybe it died.
It's not connecting in time.
Wait, no. Oh, excuse me. We're just waiting it out.
Yep.
Man, this blows.
Yeah.
We were just about to get into the game, and of course we had a technical pause already. What the heck? All right.
Yeah.
I guess we're just gonna be here chilling.
Yep.
Chilling like a villain, so to speak. Got any famous quotes that you live by? That you know or you enjoy saying?
Honestly, not really. Just
Not really.
yeah.
No quotes that resonate. Chat, do you have any quotes that resonate with you?
Yep.
I mean, there's a classic. If at first you don't succeed,
Oh yes.
try
Oh,
again.
100%. Yeah.
I think
Always
that's a
gotta try
classic.
again, yeah.
They show like dedication and commitment to achieving
Or
something.
work harder, not smarter.
That's
Another one.
true.
Yep.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah.
another quote that I do enjoy, and it's also something I cope with when someone that's a lot better than me at the video game
Yeah.
is, speaking. But alrighty, taking still a long
Yeah.
pause.
Uh,
What is
well,
going
I'm
on?
not sure what. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
like,
Must be like a massive issue.
yeah,
for
this must be like
long.
a big issue. Oh, we're kind of crazy. We get in the game and they're like, "Sorry, we can't play anymore."
Yeah, I know.
Holy cannoli!
And a lot of our players are just waiting around here.
I mean, there's nothing else they can do during a tech pause. You can't really move around.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
because you could be like repositioning at where like you originally weren't supposed to be at.
Yeah.
So you have to stay in place. But
Yeah.
take a look here. Like, what is going on?
Yep. Hopefully we can get this resolved pretty soon.
Me too. I mean, I see movement on the left-hand side of the screen on the mini map. I see people
Yeah, I
moving
see,
around,
yeah.
but I think that's the same idea of like.
Like,
I
of
mean,
what,
that breach has not moved since this game has started.
Yeah.
Take a look at number 0. Yeah, he is like standing still.
Oh.
Oh, I think he moved his mouse a little bit. This is quite. Can we get a V? Can we like fly above them real quick just to see what's kind
Yeah.
of going on? WASD is how you move it around. Space bar's up, controls down.
See if
There
we
he
can get
is.
to the-
There's that breach. Right on his freaking forehead right there.
Yeah.
You know, like those like fish-eyed angled like camera like
Oh,
shots
yeah,
that
where- yeah,
people, where like
I-
people would like take their phone
Oh,
and like take a
100%.
photo right above your eye line.
I do that all the time now. It's so fun.
So it looks like flying over onto ACE site. Yeah. It's just like this map is pretty nice.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Now I'm not exactly sure the lore of Valorant. I know there's something to do, I think, with like these like fractures or like these rifts or something or another that's like going onto the planet, I think. But I'm not entirely sure, the exact lore. Finally,
we're finally
the
getting
tech
into the
pause is
game.
over and we can get into the first round.
All right.
Oh my goodness. So, right now, it's first round is the pistol round,
Yeah.
right? So, each team has an equal amount of starting cash or credits, I believe, and they have to really like outmaneuver and outskill the enemy team to kind of get a lead. Silverdrone comes out from Delaware, and it looks like there's going to be a 5v5 on A site already, getting a lot of action. Silverdart getting a lot of information. Venta and Jake getting 2 picks onto the Delaware.
Nice.
Well, unfortunately, Venta does go down to the enemy team. Sova, UMW pushing forward, holding this side of the wall to prevent the smokes as Delaware rotates with the spike over to C site.
We still have one person over at Seaside, so we'll see what happens with that.
Right now, yeah, it looks like we still have Zoran on C site. And it looks like he's had to move his sentry up. Omen pushing up through C long with the Sova. Ooh, gets a good
Great pick.
pick onto the KJ. Good job to Juice. Looks like Sova and Omen
30
pushing up to
seconds
C site. UMW rotating on over. Zoran pushing through the Omen smoke. Sees where they're getting
Nice.
at. Tags the Sova a little bit. Unfortunately, that Omen gets picked onto UMW. It's a 2v1 versus the enemy team's Omen. Alarm bot goes down. Omen flanks around, and it's just left to Jake. Sends out his sonar dart, trying to see where he's at.
Oh,
Gets
nice
the
pick.
great headshot
Oh, nice.
onto the enemy team's Omen, and UMW is able to clutch that round out. Taking a look at chat, we got a couple of booms redeemed by Bappo. And they're finally getting to a quote question. The enemies of my enemies are my
Oh.
friends, from Sun Tzu.
Yeah,
Art of War. That's
War.
a
That's a good
classic.
one.
To be or not to be, that is the question by some old guy. Who said that?
That might be Shakespeare.
be-
I'm not sure.
Or not to be. That sounds like a Shakespearean
Yeah.
quote.
Watching here.
Yeah, longest tech pause ever. Yeah, believe me, that
Yeah.
was torturous. But right now, UMW is able to secure that round. It was close, but UMW does take the lead. Delaware pushing up through B main right now, going through the window. Can we take a look and see? They're trying to gather some information, see where it's at. Breach Jet pushes forward onto B. We have KO holding it down. Sova drone goes through. Can we take a look at 3 cam real quick? Or 5 cam? Taking a look, we see it. Jake getting a Sova, a dart on tagging where the Omen is at, and we do get 2 picks onto the breach into the Jet. UMW pushes forward. Omen on the flank on the left. Juice gets the judge pick. Tilly follows up with the Spectre, and then Juice is able to follow up with the judge, and UMW gets a flawless round. Good job to our Eagles, playing it already quite well and establishing a firm lead. Can we get a tab check real quick, production? Taking a look. Yeah, UMW has plenty of credits to spare, while the University of Delaware, they are running off of scraps right now, but that could change at any moment's notice. All of them do have Vandals, besides Omen, which is the Phantom, I'm not mistaken.
Like, we do have a sniper here.
Yeah, the Outlaw, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Delaware pushes up with a Sova drone, try to get information onto C site. 3 people pushing forward. We trade 1 for 1 onto the enemy tide spawn. Venta gets picked off by the Omen, but that is all right because Juice able to follow it up. Oh wait, not Juice. It was our team's KO. 2-2 right now. University of Mary Washington do not know where the spike is at. What are Eagles going to do? We see that the breach is still on C long, and it looks like the University of Delaware are going to start moving over to B site. Seems to be the case. UMW predicting the movement and following them. Delaware pushing back through C site right now, trying to see if they can re-peek and push up and bait them out from going all the way to A. UMW none the wiser. We hear the turret get destroyed. We know that they're pushing towards C site right now. Sova, Omen, go. Not Sova and Omen. Sova and Breach go through and plant the spike. UMW knows the spike is on C site right now. Sova Dart goes out. Isn't able to gather any information. Breach charge goes through, concusses Zoran, but Zoran immediately with a nasty flick and gets the second pick and is able to take this round. UMW up 3-0.
Hope we can keep the momentum going.
Yeah, got anything to say about that round, Connor?
I think it was an awesome round. I mean, at first we were a little shaky. We didn't know where they were going, but then we figured it out, and we were able to get the easy picks off them.
Yeah, we got that information off of the KJ turret going down, and they were able to rotate over and effectively and efficiently wipe out the University of Delaware. Good job to our Eagles, 3-0. Now, about the University of Delaware, I would try to. I mean, right now they did a 5-man push round 1, and they've been splitting off like 4-1, 3-2. Just try to see what is going on right now. Venta dashing back, holding on. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. On the sewers. Trying to see if anyone's going to be peeking through. UMW quite effectively spread out right now.
Yeah.
Trying to see this, like, right now, Delaware is at a slow crawl, creeping through. Trying to see if they can gather any information. Doron finds one, is in a jiggle peeking battle against the breach, is able to tag him a little bit, and the Delaware pushes up onto the door. Gets a nasty pick through the smoke onto the Jet, with Juice following it up onto the enemy team's Omen. UMW is up 5-3. See the KJ turret popping off, realizing that I saw the enemy team. It looks like Delaware is just they're being suffocated right now as UMW wraps their claws around the University of Delaware.
Currently 5-3.
The University of Delaware pushing up through B site right now, trying to see if they could get any type of like spike planted. Ooh, JK getting the pick. He's following up onto the breach. It is just Sova And
Yes.
Venta from the
Wow.
flank gets the pick. And our Eagles, another flawless round, 4-0. Taking a look at chat, you know, shoot, Bappo was in a Shakespearean play. I did not
Ooh.
know that. It was a mix of the most popular pieces. What was that? With like, I'm assuming like Hamlet was probably there.
Yeah.
Was it Romeo and Juliet Shakespeare?
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet was also Shakespeare. Yeah.
Gosh, what else did they do? What else did
Oof.
Shakespeare do besides Hamlet and Romeo
Wasn't
and
there
Juliet?
like a king one too? I forget.
Probably.
I think so. I mean,
I haven't really. I'm not really
Yeah.
known for my knowledge of Shakespearean plays. I never actually read a Shakespearean book in
Oh,
high
really?
school. Never did. During COVID, they just never assigned one to
Yeah.
me.
I had to read Romeo and Juliet freshman year, so.
Oh, really?
That was pretty-
Oh my
Oh, wow.
god! Holy crab apples! That was a really good shot made by Venta, immediately taking out their main form of smokes, and Delaware rotating over to A site and saying like, we cannot push C, not after we have Venta with the operator holding it Telly G on the flank. They are none the wiser. Yeah, Delaware pushing up through sewers and through a long, if I'm not mistaken. And they are getting ready to go onto that site. Lexi getting a pick onto Omen. Silverdart goes through. JK47 gets the pick onto the breach, but goes down to the enemy team. Sova. Zoran, unfortunately, does not win the battle of peeking. And is now up to Telly G and to our Jets player to try to retake this site. Telly gets the pick onto the KJ. Venta misses the shot on the Omen, but that is all right. Throws out a smoke, pushes forward, smokes out Hell. Telly gets the pick onto Sova. Venta picks up the Vandal, and UMW is able to retake the site. Up 5-0. Holy cannoli, Batman.
Was that important?
I mean,
Got a couple of fans in chat, Connor.
yeah.
You're doing a great job. Predicting another 2-0 win, of
Oh
course.
yeah, 100%.
Now, taking a look at the wallet differential right now.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
This is like the upper class versus like the people that are on welfare right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Delaware is able to almost full buy, but they don't have any extra credits to their names. If they're not able to get any picks or any sort of like income this next round, they're going to be forced to eco, while UMW has Odins and Vandals to their names. Venta getting hit by the shock dart and is just opping along C long right now, holding that site as Delaware pushes up through A. Take it away, Connor. What do you think is going to be happening?
Heading ahead.
Oh, let's see. Honestly, I think they're gonna full push A. See what happens here, because they're all kind of clustered in that little area towards.
Yeah, they're pushing through sewers right
Yep.
now, and UMW is able to trade 2 for 1 onto Delaware, and we still have not seen the spike, so we must know that they are still carrying it.
Yeah.
The Sova and the Breach have been the main people that carry the spike. Odin goes
Oh,
through,
nice.
gets the pick,
Nice pick.
through the smoke, holding down.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
unlucky.
gets tracked by the Sova dart and gets domed by the Sova. 3-2, Delaware on site A, ready to plant that spike. Spike is going down, probably going towards default plant. UMW holding heaven right now, trying to see if they can find it.
nice.
JK gets picked off from hell. We know the information of where he is at right now. We do not know where this Omen is located. Omen hiding behind the box, Jiggle peeking our teammate right now. Zoran gets the pick. It is now 2-1. We know where he's at. The quick scope doesn't work,
Nice.
but Zoran is able to follow up because the enemy team Sova was distracted by the drop down. And UMW takes this round. These games are, I mean, it might be 6-0, but these rounds, a couple of them have been pretty close. But UMW not even sweating it in the slightest.
And calm and collected. Now we got 5 ults ready to use.
Yeah, wow. Our ult economy is quite well right now. And as I predicted, Delaware on welfare.
Yep.
They have been denying them of so much eco. I mean, like, when you plant the spike, you get a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And when the spike detonates, you also get a little bit more. But, I mean, UMW
Mhm.
just, I mean, if you keep getting picked off over and over and over again, you have to keep rebuying your guns. While UMW, all they have to do is just keep buying utility and keep buying their power ups, and it's quite cheap. Zoran gets a wall bang to pick off the Sova dart. Delaware pushing through B site right now, and we haven't used a single ult yet. We're still waiting. Omen gets a pick onto our team Sova, and Spike does go down. UMW coming in from multiple different angles, trying to see if we can get another pick before we push forward. Zoran goes through, checking the angles, seeing if they can find someone, gets the pick onto the KJ, trying to see if he can get a pick onto the breach, but the spray goes wide. It is now just up to Telly to 1v3 this game. He's on your left, Telly. He's on your left. He's on your left. Gets the pick. He heard us through. He did not hear us. I'm lying. I'm lying. He does not hear us. Oh, the spray from the Spectre comes through from Delaware, and they take their first round 6-1.
Thank you.
I mean, UMW right now, they still have plenty of money to play around with. So even though they lost that round, it does not hurt them financially in the slightest. They are still able to max buy almost everything.
Yep.
Righty. Now, take this away, Connor. What do you think is going to be happening?
I'm not sure. I think we go all out here. I mean, it seems like that's what Delaware's doing over here.
Yeah, they're pushing up through A site once again as 5. Venta right next to them. We have an Omen ult going through, trying to gather information.
Yeah.
Sees that all 5 of them are there, and he's like, I am not actually going to TP to that point. I lied. 3 pushing up through sewers, 2 pushing up through A main. And it looks like we're about to have some confrontation onto A site right now. We go through. We have a breach charge going through. Telly G gets a pick onto the Omen. It's 4-4, 4-2, 3-0 Delaware favor. We have a Sova ult coming through, going for the normal plant site, trying to see if we can find anyone. Takes a shot through hell, does not see anyone. Killjoy ultimate. Both KJ ultimates going down. Both being destroyed. It is now 1-3, 2 ults into Delaware's favor, and they still have yet. Unfortunately, Delaware was able to see Zoran before Zoran could see Delaware. And they do go down 6-2. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm so tired.
Placing alarm bot.
This is criminal. I should have had like a white monster before I came here though.
Or a Red Bull
or
or
like a
something.
Celsius.
Yeah.
You know, I've never really had Red Bull
Really?
before. I've only had like one Red Bull and I did not like it.
Oh.
Same with Monster. I've had 2 Monster flavors. I've had Green Monster back in like 8th grade.
Wow.
And I hated it. And then I had White Monster like for the first time a week ago, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know, but when I was a kid, when I first tried Monster, I was not an energy drink kid.
No.
So, you know what? We can talk about this in a moment. Breach ult comes through. Juice gets the pick on to the enemy team's jet. It is now 1-1. We have, I think, an Omen trying to push through right now through doors and gets picked off by Telly G due to the walk out into the spray and pray. The Vandal gets picked up by Zoran. Breach charge goes through, misses. 2 jet smokes go through, trying to see if we can push up further through this side. Spike has been planted. UMW trying to go for the common pre-fire angles. Sees where the enemy team's at, gets a nutty flick onto the breach. 1-2, and UMW goes down 6-3. Delaware has found their second win and are pushing through. UMW. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. I am starting to get a little worried. I am afraid that first loss got to their heads a little bit too much, and that is not allowing them to play to their maximum potential. You know, maybe they should have been having some Red Bulls and some White Monsters before coming on. Oh, right. I tried White Monster for the first time a couple weeks ago. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
I did enjoy it, but I've been a Celsius man all my life.
Yeah.
And by all my life, I mean last year in college when I tried it for the first time. And that stuff's pretty good, I won't lie. I will not lie.
Not bad.
Now, chat, what's your guys' favorite, energy drink? If you drink energy drink. Coffee is also one. Anything caffeinated drink. Let me broaden it. What's your favorite caffeinated drink? And then, once we get that going, I'll tell y'all my favorite caffeinated drink. Specific flavor. Now, UMW holding C and A pretty evenly, with Thorin holding on B side, ready to rotate whenever. University of Delaware, 5-man pushing A site once again. Can we get an overhead view of what's about to perspire?
They seem to be using the
FPS Venta
strategy.
getting a pick onto the enemy team's breach. Jake on the heaven right now. Sova is going for the plant as Delaware pushes up forward onto A site. We see that 3 of UMW is going to be pushing through door. We're trying to see if we can gather any type of information on what Delaware is at. It's a 4v4, 3v4,
Nice.
3v3, 2v3, 1v3 for UMW, and they are getting picked off once again. Delaware popping off. They had that first round. That one win was all they needed. And it's now a game that was 1-6-0, now 6-4. Timeout coming out from UMW. That was probably a smart call so that they can talk it out and see, what is going on. If I were UMW right now, and I mean, I do go to UMW, but if I was on the Valorant team right now, I would probably be talking about my team, because I do believe we are pushing forward, trying to see if we can get any type of information.
Yeah.
But we are just getting picked off because of that. Delaware is holding those angles, and they're just like nipping us in the bud before we're able to find out anything, right?
Yeah.
If UMW can play more patiently, rely on their Sova with this, the recon drone and dart to try to get that information, then they can start proceeding onto the site instead of just going in blind and relying on their mechanical skills. I'm out 10 seconds left before we get into the 11th round, or some would say the 11th hour.
Yeah.
I know that's a saying. That's a quote right there. That's bringing it back to the beginning of the
Yeah.
stream, talking about quotes. UMW, I think playing it. Can we hold tab check real quick? Playing an econ round right now. As I said, remember at the beginning, UMW was up a lot of money. Instead of been losing that round and full buying round after round, we've been slowly dwindling our savings. And so UMW opting to play an econ round and try to pick up Vandals and Phantoms and Odins from Delaware so that they can save money. Why spend money on a gun that you can just pick up off a body of another?
Exactly.
University of Delaware doing the same tactic again, keeping
Yeah.
Omen off on the side while they 4-man push through to a site. Trying to gather some type of information. Notice that the breach is there. Sova drone goes through. We hit the target. We know that there's at least a breach by Delaware. No one is holding heaven right now. And we do have Zoran holding through hell, and Delaware opting to push to a different site right now because, they saw that UMW full-on rotated or 4-man committed to a site, while Telly G jiggle out, sees that 4 people are there, and UMW starts to
30
rotate.
seconds left.
We have a KO flash coming out. Omen smoking through seaside window. And do we get the pick? He's 1 HP. Throws out a bomb and he gets the
Nice.
dome onto the Omen. Spike has been planted by the University of Delaware. Oh! Telly G with the flick onto that jet. Did not stand a chance. Gets one shot. UMW 4-man pushing through C Garage, trying to take over the site. Delaware walking off the site, and we get that nutty headshot onto the breach. Sova ultimate comes out from the University of Delaware, gets a pick onto wait, freaking Sova team killed the KJ.
Oh my.
There's no way.
What?
UMW 3-1,
Nice.
3-0 defends defuses the spike. I'm tumbling over my words right now by how excited I am.
Last round
Delaware
before the switch.
TK'd their own
Oh
teammate.
my goodness. I didn't even know
I
that was
would be
possible.
furious. I would time out right now and absolutely flame that Sova right now.
Oh my.
If I
goodness.
were, I wouldn't actually do that because I am a better man. I would never. Hypothetically speaking, though, that person's getting a stern talking to.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Last round before the
Wow.
swap. you know, we're emptying out our bank account. We're buying everything from roof to root. Hey, another saying right there.
Oh, yeah.
A UMW opping along C long, gets breach charged, gets debilitated, tries to throw out some type of operator shot, trying to get a nutty pick, does not do it yet, gets blinded, gets breach charged once again. And Delaware positioning 3 for C long, while the Omen and the Sova play offsite, waiting around to see if anyone will rotate.
Not looking that way. Ooh,
Oh, it
maybe.
looks like Delaware is pushing
Yeah.
back to A site. You know, that's been their tried and
Yeah.
true site right now.
Seems to be working out for them.
UMW, who's over?
Turret down.
HA turret goes down. We have information that their 4-man pushing through mid. Omen smoke comes through, blocks through the main entrance. Jake sends out Sova Dart, try to gather information, gets the lock onto the Omen. We know where they planted the spike. And UMW trying to see if we can get any type of information. KJ Ultimate from the attacker side comes out to lock down anyone from UMW. Jade gets a pick onto Zoran. It's now 4v3. It is a 3v5, 2v4, 2v3. Thanks from Telly G.
Right here.
And right now, Jake is holding out Heaven, trying to see. We do know that one person is in sewers right now. And he gets the pick onto the one in hell. Sova Dart comes through, tags Jake. Right now, we're trying to push it for the spike. Jake getting nutty, gets the pick onto the KJ. We know that one person is left. Telly G going for the defuse, and Jake gets the headshot onto the Sova and takes the round. And UMW, oh my goodness, that spike almost detonated.
I know.
Holy. UMW takes the last round before they're split 8-4. And UMW are now in the lead.
Good.
Now take a look at chat real quick. Gamer Subs is pretty good. Have you ever had Gamer Subs before?
I've heard of Gamer Subs, but I've never had
I've
it.
seen like people be sponsored by Gamer Subs quite
Yeah.
often, but I've never actually tried it.
Yeah.
How does it taste? What are the good flavors? Miss Lady Loser. And
don't know how-
Santi's a big fan of either White Monster or Red Bull.
Yeah. I do like Red Bull. I like the pink edition Red Bull.
I've never tried Red Bull really, so I could not tell you. But I will say my favorite drink right now has to be Celsius. I think Dragonberry. I think that's what it's called. I love that flavor. That flavor is so good. I love like the citrusy part. I like citrusy drinks.
Yeah.
You know, they are a favorite of mine. Pistol round coming out. UMW pushing through A site right now, going through sewer, coming up through that main sewer line, trying to see if we have any information. Our spike, however, is slowly rotating towards garage. We could have the option to go to B site or C site. Smoke off window, pushes through. Can we get to 4-cam? Delaware rotating on over to C site because they noticed that UMW is not on A. But it looks like we baited them. They baited us, and I have the map up right now. UMW pushing up towards A site, gets the pick onto the first person. We know that they're Delaware knows that UMW is planting on C site, A site. Gets picked off 4v4, but we have the spike planted. We just have to play defense right now. Lexi, the enemy team's KJ, goes up to Heaven right now. UMW's Telly G gets picked off. Trying to get a pick onto the Omen, and he goes down 2v3 right now. Jake holding onto the spike is now 1v3. I've seen Jake clutch his deeds before, but looks like they know where it's at. They're going to be full rotating on him. Jake getting hurt right now. They're defusing the spike, and UMW loses the round.
Just by the way, we did switch sides, so we are now the red team, if anyone's curious. So
Yes, good call out. Good comms, Connor. We are now on the left-hand side. We are on the attacking side. We are red side. So don't get confused at home, folks.
Yeah.
Good comms, Connor. Holy. This game is getting quite close. What I thought UMW had a pretty
I know.
definitive lead
yeah.
turns out to be for naught. UMW game's getting a little bit closer than I initially thought. What do you think UMW has to do in order to bring this to a nice and wrap this game up in a neat little bow tie?
Honestly, I think we just gotta keep doing what we're doing, and you getting those easy picks. Yeah. Figuring out where their other team's going.
UMW gets a pick onto the KJ
Nice.
turret, comes through C window, and KJ with the Bulldog gets a pick onto Omen. We know where they're at right now. Jet dashes forward, but for not. And Delaware gets the pick onto
Wow.
UMW. I think UMW, they're getting impatient. They
Yeah.
want action, and they want action now. And because of that, they're paying for that in their hubris, and they're getting picked off one at a time over and over and over again. They have to slow this game down.
Yeah.
They gotta slow it down, or else Delaware is gonna be able to make the comeback and take this round. Ah, man,
Yeah, it's a really close game.
it's getting there.
Yeah.
It is only the first game.
Yeah.
We still have potentially 2 more after this.
2 more, yeah.
UMW pushing through C long way now, capturing the ult orb, trying to get Telly's ultimate up. UMW playing it safe. Our spike is towards A site though on the Sova. We have to see what's going to perspire after that. UMW playing it slow, trying to see if we can get Delaware to overcommit to one site, and then they can push on to one other site. Preferably the one on the opposite side of the map. And as we can see, Delaware
Yeah.
rotating 2 of their men to A site, while 5 of our guys are up pushing towards C. UMW might be knowing what's happening and slowly push up through C site right now. We smoke out main entrance, and Delaware seems to be alerted, realizing that they're not on A, and Jake starts to go plant onto C site.
Nice.
Doran gets the pick onto the Omen, not realizing that there's another person there.
Yeah.
We have, I think, KJ turret sets up onto garage. KJ turret, KJ little spike bomb, and we hold it. UMW holding down where the spike has been planted, and we get an eagle's eye view of it. Kelly G getting a pick onto the jet. See what's going on right now. Bridge gets picked off by Zoran, 5-1.
Another pick.
UMW waiting for that spike to detonate, and I do not believe Sova opting to run away, and UMW starts skedaddling so that the spike does not blow up on their face. UMW get the flawless round, and it's like they heard what I said.
Yeah.
If they slow the game down, stop trying to go for these flashy plays, they'll win. Delaware got impatient. They rotate to another site, trying to see if they can predict the rotate, and UMW was able to capitalize on that and get onto ASC site.
Played very patient now.
If they keep playing patient, I'm sure they can close out this game easy peasy. Holy, I could use a Celsius right now. Oh. UMW playing slow and slow. Jake just barely missing the man holding sewage right now. Trying to see if he can get any type of information. He sees the gun barrel, but he doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't. He is none the wiser. And they get picked off by the jet. And UMW drops the spike. We have to go retrieve it, but Delaware is going to be holding that spike. They know, like, that is their main objective. So they're going to be committing a lot of members of their team onto that spike. Lauren getting a pick onto the Omen, but Telly G going down. Venta double smokes off this side where we see the breaches holding 2v3. And we see this really good flank coming out from KJ. Opting to push through sewers instead, though. If he went through A long, he would have been able to gather a pick onto the breach or onto the jet. They have that angle pretty covered. Jade gets the 3-piece. Sees one's worth it at, but unfortunately, Delaware just has the man advantage. 9-7. This game is getting too close, man.
Yeah.
What are you thinking is going through UMW's head right now?
I mean, honestly, I think they just need to calm it down a little bit. Go play patient. And continue to not get too impatient.
Not get too ambitious. I
Yeah.
do agree with that statement. Chat, what do you think they need to do right now? What are your thoughts? We need your help. UMW splitting it up between C site and A site with like being on our Sova. Sova drone goes through Ag's juice. It looks like they know that at least 2 members of UMW are on C site. Venta with the
Great
nice
pick.
dash and the nice pick onto C site, and it is now 4 to 5. Man, those jet smokes they don't last long at all.
No.
Compared to Omen, those last like 20 seconds. Those things are long. Playing within the smoke right now, playing out of vision. We push forward, gets the pick. They trade
Nice.
1 for 1. We have Spike coming through on his C site, and Delaware are now forcing to respond, pushing through attacker side, defender side spawn and garage.
4 against 3. We do have 2 ults, so we'll see what.
Zoran on a really good flank right now. He pushes forward at this current moment. He'll go be able to capture all 3 of them. Breach gets the pick onto Venta. They start defusing the site. Sova gets picked off. Gets the second one. That's Zoran that flank. I'm telling you. It's big, but Sova has the ultimate. It's just now a battle of jiggle peeking. We have the shield, and we get the dome, and JK47 secures the lead.
What do you say,
N to 7. UMW only needing 3 more wins to take this round. Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards, and UMW has the hand. They have 4 of the 5 pieces of oh my god, the name is escaping me.
Puzzle?
Exodia.
Ah.
4 of the 5 cards of Exodia just needs
Gotcha.
to get the head, and we are able to close out this game easy peasy.
Placing sentry.
UMW gets
Target
concussed
destroyed.
off spawn from the breach, and we are hard pushing C site right now. We're throwing caution out the wind. Delaware rotating to defender side spawn, and we're already planting the spike. They have no idea what's going on. Sova ults onto the C site right now, trying to even get any type of information, and Doran unfortunately gets domed off by the enemy team's breach, but we know at least one person is on the flank. UMW having a firm site, a hold onto this site. Delaware trying to respond, but gets picked off by the angle our Omen has. 2 members of Delaware push up through C long, while Jake holds it down and trading 1 for 1. 3 to 3. 2 to 3 now. I spoke too soon. Omen smoke goes through, gets the pick, and that flick goes through, but Telly G with the 3K and takes the 11th round. 2 more wins. UMW takes it all.
I think we got this.
Of course we got this. We've had this in the bag since game 1. They needed those 7 wins to feel good about themselves, all right, Connor?
100%.
You know, we wanted them to have, like, we wanted them to enjoy it. We're merciful, right? But UMW's like, all right, time to take off the training wheels, let's get off the little kid's playground and let's get to the jungle gym. UMW pushing to A site right now. 1 agent suppressed due to KJ. The KO ability gets the pick onto Venta, refreshes the daggers, get the second pick onto the Sova, refreshes the daggers once again, and Venta is pushing through, trying to see if we can get another pick with her Flying Kunite. How her ultimate works is she has these 5 hyper fast, hyper accurate, high damaging daggers, and if she ever gets a pick, it refreshes all 5 of them. UMW looking to play a flawless round right now. We do not know where the last member of the team is at. We do right now, and Juice with the flank gets the pick onto the KJ. And UMW takes the flawless round, 12 to 7. You would not believe that this game was only, I think, 2 or 3 games off of each other, 2 or 3 rounds. It looks like a stomp from the start. UMW down ults though.
Yeah.
They have 3 ult. Delaware has 3 ults that they can
It's
play off.
2-1.
To our 1 KJ ult, which is not as strong. Omen has the TP, great for repositioning. Jet, as we just explained before, has quite high skill floor to get a bunch of picks. And the breach ult is really good area denial and stopping enemy team movement. 2 people on from Delaware pushing up towards C site. Sova drone gets picked off. And UMW holding it out right now, trying to gather a little bit more information. Oh my god. At a standstill. No one's moving right now. Everyone is holding their angles. This
Just
is actually
listening.
quite interesting.
Listening for those audio
No
cues.
one is moving at all. Well, it tells you about the state of the game Valorant. Sitting duck simulator, as I like to call it.
You can hear the wind.
I can't hear
Very
the wind,
loudly.
wind in the background. It's so
Yep.
quiet right now. Everyone, shh. Hear the birds chirping,
Oh yes.
the wind blowing, and UMW getting this final win. That's what I hear right now. That's what the birds are telling me.
100%. That is what I hear too.
Birds chirping in my ear, like those birds from Shrek. And when Fiona was singing to them, it's communicating.
Yep.
We have smoked off
30 seconds left.
top on Heaven right now. We know that the Sova is there. Smoke comes out from Venta, gets picked off. 3 to 5. UMW pushing up towards A site right now.
Nice.
Gets the pick onto the enemy team's Sova, and Jews with the follow-up onto the Jet 3 to 3, and UMW is off the map, conceding the spike, and Jews with a
pick.
good pick onto the flanking breach. UMW pushing forward right now, trying to see. Jews is about to defuse the spike, gets the pick, and UMW takes the round, 13 to 7.
Damn,
The
let's go.
birds never lie. It says defeat. Do not let that deceive you. UMW did win this round. Let's go, Eagles. Holy, taking a look at the scoreboard. LEG and Zoran,
Wow.
really worthy top contributors of that game right now. 21-11 and 17-14 respectively. UMW, pretty dominant performance. They did scare us in that middle of the game. I
They
won't lie.
did.
I was a little scared, but they do bring it back. Now all UMW has to do is just win one more round, one more game,
One more.
and they will take this undefeated score another round, another week. This is week 7 right now, so if they win
Yes.
this game, they are 7 games won, 0 lost. 0. That was more like a over. 0?
Yeah, that is more. I don't. Yeah.
I mean, this is like a freaking like bread loaf or like a pie,
it
you
is
know?
a bread loaf.
That's a heart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not dexterous with my fingers. I can't really do it. 0. 0. There we go.
Yeah,
I mean, we can do a heart
that
though.
looks like a heart too. Yeah.
And you can also do like a heart with like just your fingers like this.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty good too. I was we can do like a crab, but I have no idea how to do it.
I don't know how to do the crab either.
People that do like the shadow puppets with
Oh,
their
yeah,
hands,
that-
with like
that's
they have like
really
the light,
cool.
and they think, oh look, it's the butterfly and like the snail. or
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, I mean, always thought that was pretty cool.
That was.
But it's like, to me, being able to do that is like really cringy, but also kind of cool. Like
I know.
beatboxing.
Right. Yeah.
I think beatboxing is super cringe, but like also it low key kind of goes hard.
it,
you know,
it does. Yeah.
But maybe it's because of my talent or lack thereof of doing it, and I just have to cope in some way, shape, or form. Now, we are now waiting for round 2 to happen. I'm wondering what map is going to be picked.
Hmm. I already
now-
had Haven.
Yeah, we had Haven. I would hate to see Abyss. I'm not
Mm.
gonna lie, I hate that map. That map blows. If we get Lotus, Lotus is not bad.
What's the one with the spinning doors? Is that
I'm pretty sure that's Lotus.
Lotus? Gotcha.
Bind, I think is pretty good too.
Okay.
I like Bind, but I mean that's just my preferences personally, and I don't know if having a little bit of commentator bias right now, but we're waiting for game 2, and what do you got anything you want to talk about from like that last game? Some like highlights.
I mean, honestly, I think it was just them being composed right after the timeout. I think they just needed to kind of get their
They
things
had
together.
to just like
And then we had a lot
lock
of
in.
flawless rounds right after
Mhm,
that. So
mhm.
I mean, I think that was. Yeah.
I do believe that was pretty good. I have to say, I think Telly had some couple of like
Oh,
really
Telly was
good
great.
picks, really good flicks. Especially, I think it was like they won game 12. I think got 3 of them
Oh.
while being
100%.
down members. Like that was really nice to see, and I
Yes.
do He is a UMW talent. Won't lie
Indeed,
there.
indeed.
Taking a look at chat, we had a "Let's Go UMW" redeemed by
Yeah.
the one and only Bappo themselves. Let's go UMW indeed.
Indeed. Got that first round win.
Yeah.
Hope for a
let's see.
2-0.
Yeah. So I do want to talk about a stream schedule for the upcoming week. So
Ooh.
tomorrow, Overwatch got moved from Friday to Thursday. So they should be playing after Smash. Smash is on at 7 o'clock. I think Overwatch is on at 9. So be sure to tune in and catch those streams. And on Friday, don't think we have any streams planned. As I said, Overwatch got moved.
Mm.
So we might be streaming another game, or there might not be a stream at all. I'm sure we will keep you posted on our socials as soon as we find out that type of information. Other than that, we're getting really close to the playoff seasons for a lot of our teams. Getting close to the end of the semester.
Do you know how
what?
many
This
teams
is
are?
week 10 right now
I-
of
There's
school.
no- of school, yeah.
Yeah, week 7 or week 8 of most teams.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Connor?
How many teams have made it to the playoffs so far? So we got, I know Rocket
So-
League has.
Rocket League is made to play. Well, I know for sure Rocket League is made to playoffs. Overwatch is made to playoffs. Valorant B team is made to playoffs. League team has made to playoffs.
I think Valet is also made.
Ballet in one of their conferences they might have made playoffs.
Yeah, I think one of their
I'm not
conferences.
entirely sure. I think Marvel Rivals I think is doing fine. COD I think is doing fine. I'm not entirely sure of their scores though. What other games are we missing?
I think he covered all of them. Yeah, I think that was all of them.
I mean, Fortnite. I think we're
Fortnite, yeah,
third. I think we're
Fortnite, sure.
third right now. And
Third?
it's hard
Yes.
to stream Fortnite though. That's why we haven't put it on any of our channels because how it works is once you get those games, I think Epic Games has to send out some type of like spectator code,
Mm.
and it could be seen as like cheating if you are spectating the game and giving information of where the enemy team is at. So that's why it's much harder for us to stream it. Besides getting their POVs. Nosanti redeeming a boom in chat. You know, want to give him a little big boom? You ready? Boom! Let's go. Go UMW.
Still waiting to get into the
Yeah,
game.
still waiting. The map has not been selected yet. So we are still waiting on the edge of our seats, trying to get into this game too. Now I'm hoping that there isn't another like 5-minute tech pause.
I
That
would
would
hope
be
so.
quite unfortunate, to say the least. So I'm crossing my fingers, I'm crossing my legs, crossing my toes, making sure that we do not have another 10-year tech pause. And I exaggerate, but
10 year, yeah. I know.
oh man, UMW, pretty solid indeed. Now, I gotta ask you this. I do bring this up a lot of time because I love food, right?
Mm.
I'm a big foodie. What is your favorite type of pizza?
Type of pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty basic usually, but I like the basic cheese pizza.
Cheese pizza? I
Honestly.
mean, cheese pizza is a classic.
Yeah.
Production, what's your favorite type of pizza? New
Ooh.
York style pepperoni pizza. That is pretty good. I mean, you can't beat pepperoni,
Oh.
right?
interesting.
Like pep and cheese. It's just like it's like a peanut butter and jelly
Oh.
of pizza,
Yep.
right? I feel like, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with it. Me personally, in terms of like topping, I do love meat pepperoni. But one topping I do think is a little bit underrated is onions on pizza.
Mm.
I like sweet onions on pizza.
Interesting.
I know because like you have to mix it in though. Like a buffalo chicken with like some like white onion, like that's really good. That is really good. I will say I hate black olives on pizza.
Oh,
I think olives on pizza disgusting. Horrifying. Should never ever set foot on my favorite type of dough, pasta, and cheese dish. I think pineapple on pizza. I don't think it deserves all the hate that it gets. But I mean, you're towing the line.
Yeah, I'm inclined to
you walk a
disagree. I
fine-
think I'm not a big fan of pineapple.
You're not a
It's
big
not-
fan. I mean, I understand. Like, I've had pineapple on pizza. The way I put it is, I would not go out of my way to take it off of my pizza if it's served to me. Like, if there is pineapple on my pizza, I'm not gonna be a little 5-year-old and like pluck it off one at a time and put it to the side of the plate. All right. If I see black olives on my pizza, though, I mean, the slice honestly is getting thrown away. It's already been tainted,
Yep.
right? Like that thing does not should never be belonged on pizza. Do you have any toppings that you just like believe that should never have touched a slice of pizza?
I mean, obviously, I said pineapple. I mean, anything that's not really like a weird kind of fruit. I don't think should like, especially like apples or something like some of that stuff.
Have you had apples on pizza before?
I've never heard that, but like I'm just
I
saying.
feel like
Yeah.
you shouldn't touch it. You know what? Fair enough. I don't think I would want apples on pizza either.
That would be kind of weird.
It would be a weird like with pineapple, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you get the
It's
sweet.
like one of those
It's the
sweet-
sweet
yeah,
and the
those fruit.
savory, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the appeal of it.
Mhm.
And well, like apple, I've seen people eat like apple and cheese. Like,
Right.
is it Gruyere or like Harvey cheese? That's
I'm
like
not
you
sure.
eat with an apple slice.
I don't know. I mean, I've had a bunch of cheese with apples. I mean, honestly, like American or any classic cheese.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I've seen broccoli on pizza before.
Oh, that's
Kiwi on
kiwi.
pizza?
Oh no.
Oh heck no!
Oh no.
What the heck? Kiwi on pizza? That sounds horrifying.
Oh man.
Oh, I feel like grapes on pizza.
Grapes?
No. Nah.
No.
But I've seen broccoli on pizza. That's kind of meh. Mushroom on pizza, I think is fine.
Yeah. Any kind of
It's in
meat
the
is fine.
category of I won't take it off the pizza,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Now, I will say the one pizza I do like with mushrooms is that mellow mushroom,
Ooh.
the holy shiitake pie.
Ooh.
That pizza slice is banging, but it is also low key carried by the garlic aioli sauce.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan of garlic sauce. I mean, I'm dipping the crust in that. When I go to Mellow Mushroom, I specifically ask, like, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Waiterman. May I please have your finest garlic aioli on the side? And they're like, coming right up. And holy crap, it really makes the crust really good. Are you a crust eater?
Depends. Depends on the day. If I'm hungry enough, I'll eat the crust. If not, then I kind of leave it sometimes.
I'm a firm believer of eating in the crust unless it's like burnt black crisp. You know?
Yeah.
I'm a firm crust eater.
Mm.
And I got that trait from Domino's
Ooh, really?
with their, oh God, that
Stuffed crust
buttery,
or-
garlicky like crust that they have on all of their pizza. I love that. I would just eat that. It's like garlic bread. It's a reward after eating the pizza, right?
Yeah.
Compared to like someone like I don't know, like Papa John's or like Little
Right.
Caesars, where sure, the pizza tastes good, but once you get to that crust, it's just bread,
Right.
right? And I'm a big crust eater. Like I will almost always eat the crust, hands down. But I don't know, man. Like something about Domino's crust really, it's just like leagues above every other pizza place I've had. You know?
Grilled chicken with banana pepper. Is that
With banana pepper pizza.
Pepper pizza.
Grilled chicken with banana peppers. I thought it was pepper, like banana, comma pepper.
Yeah.
We've been talking about pizza for all this time, and
Where are we in the game?
Are we going back to Haven?
Haven? Interesting.
Is this allowed?
I mean,
Are we allowed to repeat maps?
seems that way. Oh.
It was a little oopsie. I got like a little
I
scared. I'm
was
like, I don't think that's what's supposed to be.
yeah.
But no, I mean like buffalo chicken pizza. I like chicken on pizza.
Mhm.
Buffalo chicken, pretty banging. I won't lie.
Yeah, I've heard chicken on pizza is really good.
Have you ever tried it?
I've never tried a chicken.
I should treat you to some buffalo chicken pizza, man. Oh my god. I just remember this. Chicken Alfredo pizza.
Ooh.
You can go to like Domino's website and you can customize a pizza. I'm about to put y'all on tech. All right, I'm putting you on, like write this down. Get your notepads. Get your notepads out. All right, go to your phone. Whatever. You have to save this information. Clip this if you need to. Go to the Domino's website. Go to create your own pizza. All right. Instead of going for the traditional marinara sauce, swap that out with Alfredo sauce. get grilled chicken, get bacon bits, all right? Customize that crust, add that garlic crust, add some grilled onions if you want a little extra pizzazz. Oh my God. That is some of the best pizza you can have at a fast food chain. Hands down, no questions asked. All right. If you think that's bad, you're wrong. You know what? This is like definitive, objective, scientifically proven to be the most banging pizza slice you can get at Domino's.
Alright, looks like we're gonna be at Lotus for this
Yeah,
game.
I digress with all the pizza talk. I could talk about pizza ages. But we're going on to Lotus. And now UMW defending first once again. And we're swapping up the team comp quite a bit, actually. So obviously, for starters, the picks that have been confirmed: Omen, Raze, and Fade are the operators that agents. I'm thinking Rainbow Six Siege, the agents that we have selected. Omen, we've already stated previously, really good with a bunch of like blind and smokes. Really is good at denying vision of the sites that UMW can push through. The Raze is a fragger character, very similar to Jet. Gets in there, has a lot of aggressive abilities, not a lot of utility, and her ultimate is a gigantic bazooka or rocket launcher. I never knew the difference. What? And just goes and like blows up a site, and like everyone's like, "Oh my God!" And they just get like picked off. KJ coming up, as I said, really good area denial with that sentry, and finally Chamber. Now Chamber is a very, in my opinion, a pretty has a very high fragging. He has a special revolver and sniper rifle that he can get that do a lot of damage, and I do believe he has a teleport that he can use to teleport between. He can like throw it down and then teleport back to it, which is pretty strong. Really good at getting picks. Now looking onto the flip side of the enemy team, we have Omen, KJ, the same exact team, but instead of a chamber, they have a gecko, and he has like a bunch of little animals that he can like throw out to like help him do things around the map. Like one can defuse a bomb with a spike. One is, I think, a blind. One, I think, tracks people. It's quite interesting what they can do. Now, taking a look at round one at the moment. Pistol round and Delaware pushing up towards A site. Smoking off Heaven side. Waiting to see what Delaware does. Location has been revealed from the enemy team's fade. Jake playing back quite a little bit. And it looks like they are pushing through. They pushed through A and are tied to full tilt onto B. Can we get one cam? Trying to see what's going on. Zoran gets the three-piece. Can he get the ace? Nah, Juice gets the kill steal. And right now, we're trying to find this Omen. We're flanking around from 4 different angles, and JK gets the pick, and UMW not flawless, unfortunately, but takes the first round quite handily. Taking a look. Stunt, you've never been to Mellow Mushroom? What? You know you get like 15% off if you show your UWID, right?
Oh, really? I didn't even know.
Yeah, the Mellow Motion by campus.
Oh, okay.
Just that specific
Just that
location.
one,
But
okay.
I mean, it's what, 5 minutes,
Oh,
10-minute walk from
100%.
UMW? Like, I believe they used to do trivia every Monday night.
Oh, wow.
I went a couple of times with my group of buddy. That was a lot of fun. And then they stopped doing it because they hated paying their trivia person.
Oh.
So, boo, Mellow, but yay, because they have good pizza. Anyways, Delaware pushing up towards C side. Right now, Zoran just holding it by himself with Chamber along on the back side. UMW full on rotating from A side and B side on over to the University of Delaware. Juice holding with the judge on the door, waiting to see if there's any type of rotation that it can be made. Trying to get them distracted, blinds them, opens the door, and gets a pretty good damage onto the enemy team's Omen. Right now, goes out of smoke, TP's back. Unfortunately, he gets tagged off by the enemy team's Gecko. And UMW go down 4-5. Delaware opting to run away from the C site, and UMW following suit. Realizing that they're rotating away, trying to see what they're going to be doing next. Omen sending out a smoke onto the A side window. And UMW playing towards their side to spawn. With Delaware pushing onto the site pretty handily as 5. Alarm bot triggered,
30
turret
seconds
triggered.
left. Recalling
Trying to
the
see what's
spike
going
planted.
on.
Swarm grenade out.
And Spike has been planted. Gecko
Ooh, nice
decided
pick.
to try to be a Spider-Man, gets clay pigeoned by Zoran himself. Jake gets a pick onto the Omen. We know that one person back out there. Jake gets the pick, and with Venta on the flank, it is now just a KJ all by herself. Not with nothing by her lonesome, and Zoran gets the pick. And UMW takes round 2 and is looking to be like a repeat from last round. And I'm hoping that this momentum keeps going forward and we don't drop 6 rounds randomly.
They're sinking so hard.
Now,
It's
what
not
do you
dead, it's
think
fine.
the game plan is right now? All right,
I mean, I think
give it to me straight.
I think again, going to last game, just playing
Turret out.
chill, playing it calm, not trying to
Placing alarm bot.
go fully in
Mhm.
is what I would say is the game plan. What do you think?
I mean, I would probably have to say that UMW just have to play patiently like they always do, or not always do, but like they should. And you like these Delaware is very antsy to try to get something done, right? And they just have to capitalize on those mistakes that Delaware is making. Delaware pushing up onto C site right now. Can we get a 2 cam? Let's see what's going on. Already, they're raised so low from the interaction, and we have the little bomb bot come out from Raze. It's pushing them off. Venta gets marked by the enemy team's fade, gets gooped off by the enemy team's Gecko, gets the
Nice
nutty
pick.
dome, and Jake and Zoran follow suit 5-2. Spike is down. Don't shooting through the smoke. Venta, you're so close. He's right there. You can't see him. He's that purple outline.
Enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, I cannot see that.
Unfortunately, Juice goes down
Oh.
alongside with Venta. We're now, I mean, this Omen is all so low, but
no.
Juice gets the flank behind with the
No.
rotating door. Oh, not the rotating door. It wasn't the flank. My apologies. But UMW goes up 3-0. Good job, Eagles. Get a tab check real quick just to see what the economy is like right now. UMW.
Okay.
Definitely up, buying the Vandals and the Phantoms, while all of the enemy team has, I think, regen shields and a Sheriff.
Sheriff. Ooh.
They are heavy econ right now.
Take hold.
UMW holding on to A site right now. 3 of their members. Chambers trying to see if we can get a pick 5 cam. Oh, he was holding off of that window sight right now. And Delaware hasn't moved from their spawn. They're just really not sure where to go from. Or to go to, I should say. UMW. Delaware slowly creeping towards A site right now, but they do have the option to diverge onto B if they do not believe they could take A site right now.
Where are you?
Looking like
Bring them
they are still
down.
gonna go to A here.
It does look like that indeed. Spike on the Gecko right now, trying to see if they can get some type of foothold onto the site, but Juice gets a pick onto the enemy team's Raze. And now Spike is starting to get planted by the little helper from Gecko. UMW trying to figure out where they're at right now. Sends out a smoke, sends out the blind. Seeing where they're at right now. Venta holding on to that that cam. They know that 3 of them is there. He gets the pick. It's 4-1, and UMW starts defusing the Spike. Right now, it's just 1 KJ against the world, and she's just not able to do anything. And our KJ is just better, and UMW takes the round. UMW. Chat, what are you thinking about this game right now? All right. What are your thoughts? Your opinion? You know, how do you think it's going? I think it's going pretty good. And what is your favorite pizza place? Like, hands down. Don't matter about price. Favorite
Honestly,
pizza.
I've always been a Papa John's guy.
Papa John's?
Yeah.
There.
Favorite pizza place, though? Like,
I don't know. I might have to come back on that one.
Chamber teleporting away. Almost getting picked off immediately. He is super low right now. Gecko ult comes out, trying to see if they can find someone. Oh my god! And luckily, they're not able to get any types of picks. Delaware fully on C site right now.
Initiated.
Starting to plant the spike, and KJ ultimate
planted.
comes out. Let's see if they're gonna stay inside of the zone, and it looks like they are. And Jake gets the
Nice.
pick, but unfortunately, Delaware
Satchel out.
gets 3 of UMW's guys.
Got
But
it.
we trade.
Again.
Venta goes pushing forward, trying to see where they're at right now. We see where the spike has been planted. Omen was at, but Jake, Venta and Jake were looking the wrong direction,
Wrong way.
and Delaware takes the round 4-1. UMW is still on the. They still have the upper hand in this scenario.
It is still 4-1.
Trying to see what is going on. If I'm not mistaken, Delaware will probably go for a C-site push again because they did win on that.
Party.
Picking up the ult orb by a site to make sure that we have. Oh my god!
Leon.
Dude, I don't know what happened.
Killed my boss.
I guess I didn't take my nap today. My mid-afternoon nap.
Looking like we're trying to find where they are here.
Delaware pushing up towards C sites right now. And 4-man rushing.
Oh, wow.
Juice gets the nutty
Nice.
headshot onto the enemy team's KJ. Smokes coming through from Omen. Fade ult going through with the Prowler. Venta gets the pick with the bazooka onto the enemy team's Raze. And now it is just this Omen left to his lone sub on attacker's side spawn. And I mean, we have Spike. There is no reason for UMW to ever leave A site. Not A site, C site.
Looks like there's only. He's in the far.
The only way this can work is if Omen TPs and picks
30
up
seconds
the
left.
spike with his ultimate and then gets back onto A site. But I mean,
He's
UMW is just
he's-
holding
yeah.
this. Like, there's no
he's-
way.
Very low altitude.
There's no reason to move from this position, and we'll just wait him out.
Looks like 10 seconds here.
10 seconds left.
Yep, looks like we're just playing a waiting game, and UMW takes this round.
Got 5-1.
UMW favored.
I'll
Fired.
find you.
Picks up the Vandal at the very end. Omen was probably just saving his weapon. Oh, that. Man. God. I really need a Celsius. Is the nest open this late?
I don't.
I think it closed at 10.
You might be able to get it.
I'm definitely making a trip over there immediately after this game. All right, UMW, come on. You can win this one quick and easy. We can all get our Celsiuses, so to speak.
Where are you?
UMW holding on to C site right now. As Delaware pushed up towards A.
Like it's
Juice getting the upper ground right now. Delaware hard committing towards this. Sends the Prowler, gets on the telly, blinds him, and we have Delaware starting to plant the spike right now.
Spike planted.
Oh,
Gets
no.
picked off by the
Unlucky.
flanking Gecko.
Oh, another pick.
He's able to get away scotch-free. Very, very bad for UMW. Now, 3-5, UMW can still win this, but it'll be in a much harder position because that spike has been planted.
Nice.
Goes out. Juice gets the pick onto
pick.
Jade. That JJ. A bomb bot coming out. UMW doesn't make a move right now. They're not going to be able to defuse that
Last
spike in
player
time.
standing.
Gecko gets the pick. Gets the
Oh.
2K. I mean, do all of them get picked off? Oh, unfortunately, Omen does not get picked off by the detonation of the spike. But I mean, they're still able to get 2 of them at the very end. So that's 2
Indeed.
people that loses their guns. And they have to buy them once again. Alrighty, 5-2 right now. Game is definitely closer than it was at the beginning of last game. But we are still halfway through the first split right now. And it can go either way.
Right.
Delaware can come out of nowhere and just start sweeping them. We have to be quite careful of this.
Bomb buddy out.
Let's see here. Delaware holding on to attacker side spawn right now. Gecko coming through, trying to get the pick, but it gets destroyed by UMW. But they're able to use that information and get a pick onto Venta. 4-5. UMW Gates sent out the Prowler, trying to blind people, but they get picked off by Delaware as all of them are there. Doran, on an insane angle, gets 2 of them before getting flicked on and has made this game even. Very well played by him. But we do lose access to the alarm bot and all of the traps that Zoran has set up, which is quite unfortunate. Delaware's still opting to try to push for C-site, but they also just need to get the spike.
You should run.
AJ Ultimate comes down to try to get people out of
30
the
seconds
spike
left.
zone, waiting for the ultimate to
Where
go
are
through. Doesn't trap anyone. UMW slowly starts to push back through, but it looks like Juice gets picked off by the enemy team's Omen. 2-3. Chamber on the flank right now. Trying to see if they can get the pick. Gets the pick onto
nice
the
pick.
Omen. Does not know that the other person is right there. Hiding behind the mound. Oh, hides behind it. Doesn't get the pick onto the fade. Jake walking through. Trying to see if he can get onto C site. Gets the pick. 1-1. And UMW unfortunately drops around 5-3.
Try open their minds. Find the weakness.
Man. Gotta calm down here a little bit, I think. Play a little bit more slow.
Yeah, we gotta play a little bit slower in my opinion.
A little too ambitious with those.
But I think it just could also just be positioning by UMW. Now we are just waiting it out. We're all hunkering down on B side. I'm wondering if UMW is angling to go aggressive right now. I mean, KJ gets picked off, and UMW pushes towards everyone. We see that one of them is pushing up towards A site right now. And it looks like UMW is trying to take ground, playing the map vertical instead of horizontal. It definitely is a different tactic.
Indeed.
Spike planted.
Spike has been planted onto A site right now. Satchel goes through the dash. LEG gets the pick onto the enemy team. It is now
Nice.
5-2. And right now, Delaware is in kind of a tight pickle. In a little bit of a pickle right now. Fate Ultimate comes out from Delaware to blind and deafen all of the members.
One enemy remaining.
One member of the enemy team remaining. We know where the Gecko is at, but Telly G with the chamber rifle picks up the Gecko, and UMW score thrifty. Now, what are you thinking is going through our Eagles' heads right now, and what do you think is going through Delaware's head right now?
Man, I think for us, I think we just gotta continue doing what we're doing, stick with it. And then Delaware, I think they might need to change something up because whatever they're doing, it's like somewhat working, but somewhat not working. I mean, they need to find a balance and a fine line between.
I think I would have to agree. Delaware opting to push through B-side attacker spawn as 5, and UMW is properly positioned for this push already. Because alarm bot goes off. We see one member. We see 2 members. We know where they're at right now.
We'll catch them.
throwing out our gadgets, trying to deny them of getting onto the site, but it looks like they're still committing, and they're gonna be pushing on over through the rotating through the door, trying to get onto the C site as UMW follows suit. They're pushing on to C main right now, trying to push onto the C site. Killjoy traps go out, denying them entry without taking a bunch of damage. And it looks like a bunch of people are going through. Zoran gets a pick onto the enemy team's Fade. Jake gets a pick onto the KJ right now. It is now 3-2, 4-2-2 right now. Zoran gets a pick onto the enemy team's Raze. And it looks like that Gecko goes down and the spike will be defused. And UMW takes this 7-3.
Shame. I love explosions.
Good job to our Eagles.
Great round there.
UMW only needs to win 6 more rounds. We're over halfway to victory right now. Let's see if they can take it all the way home. We're going to a round 11. 2 more rounds. This round and next round before this half happens and we swap over to the attacker side. Let's see what UMW has to offer these Penguins.
There.
Delaware gonna be looking to go towards C by this angle. Looks like they're hard going for it right now. Chamber in a pickle right now. Can't really do too much, opting to teleport away, seceding that position so that he does not get picked off. Wise move by the Teleman himself. He does get chunked out by that. Now, they're looking to rotate back through attacker side spawn right now, and Venta gets the pick, but it's going to be a 4v2, but Jade, the enemy team's Raze, gets them now 3-4. Looks like they're going to be opting to rotate on over to A site. 2 Omen smokes go out onto the map, denying the enemy team a vision. Juice teleporting over, destroys the Fade orb, and it looks like they'll be sending out a blind. All right, now Juice holding it forward. Door is opening on the left. Prowler goes out from Delaware. Kelly gets picked off, and unfortunately right now we just left this door in. The man, the myth, the legend, to try to see if he can bring this game back. The spike has been planted. Not sure if there's anything he can really do here right now. He's in really quite an unfortunate situation. Delaware holding a lot of different angles. And the alarm bot goes off, and Jade holding the headshot angle gets the pick 7-4. UMW still in the lead.
We got one more round before the swap now.
What's that?
Got one more round before the swap.
One more round. That is it. We're going to see what is going to go on. UMW, can we get a tab check just to take a look and see how the buys are going out right now? Lots of Vandals, lots of Phantoms, and a Bulldog coming out from Jake. Wondering what that will be for. Operator coming out from Telly. Try to see if we can get that one-shot headshot onto the enemy team to get that pick. Delaware split up between A and C site with Omen having the spike. UMW trying to scope out where they're at right now. Jake about to get some action on over to C site right now. Trying to see what's going on. Gecko pushing forward. KJ Swarm going down. Monster comes out. Does not hit Jake. Doran gets the pick onto the enemy team's Fade. And it's now 5-3. Delaware rotating on over on the B side with Spike right now. Prowler goes through. Jake goes down. Doran also goes down 3-3. We have ulti coming out from the Raze. Does not get a pick, but actually gets counter ulted himself. Venta by himself. 3-1-2-3. This is quite an unfortunate situation, but I've seen Venta win this before. One satchel charge and a dream. Get the pick onto the teleporting Omen right now. They do know that Venta is on the site right now. Check to your right. Check to your right.
Oh no.
And UMW does go down. 7-5. Is looking much closer than the games previous. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I feel like playing slow might not be the moves here. I think right now we might have to.
Take it a little more aggressive here.
Yeah. What is it that UMW can do? I wish I knew more, but I mean, that is the end of the round and is now flipping on over to the side where UMW is attacking. Let's see what they have to offer in terms of attacking. It'll be quite interesting. That's for darn sure. Ellie pushing up through C lobby right now, while the rest of UMW pushes up towards B site. Venta goes through, trying to get the sneaky natural charge, but does not get a headshot. Gets picked off. Jake picks up the kill onto KJ. 4-2-4 right now. We have a blind coming out from the man, the myth, the Gecko legend himself. But does not hit. There's the little guy walking through, and Jake starts planting onto C site, with Venta getting a pretty good pick.
Nice
oh my
pick.
god, that is a pick
Wow.
in and of itself. 4-2, UMW favor. Omen peeking through, walks into 3 people, and goes down, down, down to Chinatown. And it looks like Fade is spotted, but I mean, there's just not much she can do. A 4v1 pistol round, no utility. She has to win off of raw aim by herself. She gets her 1 pick. UMW takes this round,
Doing well. Keep trying.
beating
You must
them
go to
by
places.
3 points.
Gotta keep this momentum.
Exactly. Gotta keep going. Keep moving forward, so to speak. Right.
It's almost over. Here we go.
Getting close, but we cannot jinx it, Connor.
Yep.
We cannot jinx it. The immediate shot and to teleport back. Just try to get any type of information. Try to get a pick, a sneaky pick. LEG going for the re-peak right now, but Delaware does know that there's at least one person watching this site. 4 people of UMW pushing towards C site right now with 2 members of Delaware defending it. I think Telly is trying to catch someone on the rotate. Once UMW commits to that site, Delaware is going to start moving over. And Telly G is holding this angle. And they rotate through B site. He's able to get that pick. Oh, they see the raise, but I don't think she noticed them herself. Kelly teleports back. Try to go support his team. Jake starts planting. Gets
nice.
Venta gets the pick
Nice pick.
onto the KJ and Juice following up onto the Gecko. 5-3. Delaware pushing in from the outside, looking in. Will I be more than I've ever been? I think is how the song goes. I mean, right now, Delaware is just tapping on the glass, you know, waving through a window. And they just cannot get in. They're not being noticed by UMW at all,
Nope.
to be quite frank.
Oh, nice pick.
Vento
Flawless.
with the quick scope gets the flawless round, and UMW takes it 9-5. Like that one Dolly Parton song or a
yes.
movie. I guess-
this is the song. Yeah.
Working 9-5. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Isn't Dolly Parton like 80 now?
She is. Yes.
She's
she
got to
is.
be
She
so
is-
old.
She is pretty old now.
Made of plastic too. That and who's the other person that has like a lot of plastic and like Jonah, something like that?
I'm not sure.
I think it starts with a J. She's a comedian.
I don't know. I don't know her name yet.
Joanna or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
Here.
Nice. UMW pushing towards A site right now. 4-1 split with Zoran pushing through B. Delaware noticing that they're all pushing towards that site right now, and UMW starts taking ground. Notice the fade in the back right hand side corner. Bomb goes over from the Rays, trying to see if we can get her out. Juice gets the pick onto the fade. And Fade gets the pick onto our boy Venta, but Juice is the follow-up. Jake starts planting on the site. Taylor G gets the pick onto the rotating Omen right now. And Delaware, University of Delaware, the Penguins are on heaven right now. Picks it off that Jake. It is now 3-2. We know where both of them are at right now. Telly gets picked off by the Lexi, knowing that the rotate's out 2-2 right now. We have to play low and slow. Don't peek. Wait for them to try to defuse the spike. Down. Venta goes down. And Juice goes down. It's now just left as Zoran. And it gets picked off.
No. Oh,
Delaware
man.
won. They were too antsy. They just needed to wait and play the game slow, but they had to make action happen. And UMW pays for it in their loss of a round.
Unlucky.
Unlucky indeed.
Placing
UMW's got to start locking in for this.
Indeed.
My Celsius is on the line.
Placing alarm.
Let's go, UMW.
Come on, UMW.
Make some chaos.
I want you to win because you're the college that I cast for, but also because I need a drink of Celsius.
Alrighty. If we can't win this one.
Delaware opting to a pretty split out defending side with one person on C, one playing attacker side spawn, one on B, and two on A right now. We have a lot of rotates coming up from defender side. We're going full on, gas on the pedal right now, trying to see if we can make them overwhelmed, get them flashed. Juice goes down. Fate ult comes out from UMW, blinding them and deafening them. Jade gets Venta gets one pick
Nice
onto two.
pick.
Player Spike goes down. Jake goes down, but it looks like Zoran's able to pick up that kill on the pick. It looks like we throw out a couple of our utilities. Alarm bot going down from the KJ, holding down that Spike. Both Omen and KJ are holding the same angle right now, and it looks like Taylor G gets that pick onto the Omen. That KJ is just right outside your smoke. He's onto your left. You see him right there. He gets the nutty
no.
flick. UMW takes the lead. Well, not takes the lead. They've continued their lead.
Continued
10 to
lead.
6. Three more
Three more
rounds.
rounds.
3 more rounds, and UMW takes the cake. The cake is real, people. The cake is not a lie. Let's see here. UMW, can we please get a tab check? I want to check out the economies of both teams.
Okay.
UMW definitely have the wallet differential right now. But that does not mean that Delaware can not buy. They can still buy stuff. One person is opting to eco, but other people are picking up a little bit of budget guns. LG pushing forward, trying to see what he can get done. Onto this A push alone while UMW starts slowly pushing and crawling towards C site. Zoran onto the B side flank, watching it, making sure that they don't have anything bad. Raze sees it where UMW is at right now, and they start to full on rotate through B side window doors. Venta getting tracked, and it looks like UMW is just going to start retreating back. They called all of Delaware over to C site, and it looks like Telly G was able to get a hold of A site, and it's going to start looking at flank angles to see if he can get any of the stray rotates coming from C. Jake starts planning on C site right now. KJ in the top goes down by
Nice pick.
Juice. Venta taking the high ground thanks to the satchel charges, playing that height, waiting for that Omen smoke to go away. Kelly G goes down, but Zoran gets the pickup. 3-3. We're just waiting to see what action is happening. This is quite a close game. Playing vertical right now. Fade
Nice
goes down
pick.
because of the Venta. Venta is low HP. Juice holding it out, blinding that Gecko in an unfortunate spot. Gotta destroy the little guy to make sure to not defending the bomb. 1-1. And Jake gets the pick because I think the Omen had to reload at such an unfortunate timing. Picks up the Vandal, and UMW 2 wins away from taking the game.
I think we got.
Anyone
Our
feeling
momentum is
generous?
there. Morale is there as well.
We gotta keep this game going. I'm surprised the timeout has not been called by Delaware.
Yeah, it is a pretty.
So I've been waiting for it, but maybe they still think they got this game in the bag.
Maybe. Unless they're just waiting.
You want to
Use it
play?
when-
Let's play.
Wayne needs it on a rainy day, but that rainy day might
Yeah.
not come, Delaware. Remember, it's use or lose. Ult point, going towards that Fate ult, getting close to her, that powerful ultimate, that area denial.
Bring them down.
Kelly G going down 4-5. We have a firm hold on the C site right now. Jake planting that spike soon in
Go get 'em.
default plant. Delaware is in its by attacker side spawn while their Gecko is rotating. Venta ultimate comes out. Honestly, this is more of a zoning ultimate than it is to try to get a pick. Throws it out. Gets the pick. Two picks going towards the side of UMW. 3-3. Zoran holding the spike right now. Noticing the Gecko is going forward. Gets the pick onto the Gecko. That raise right there also goes down. Fade by C-Site right now. It is now a waiting game. It's patience, making sure that fade's not able to do anything. That spike is trying to get a detonating, and we're realizing that bomb is about to blow, and we need to get away so it doesn't hurt us. Fade tries to be a hero, but gets picked off by the AoE explosion of the spike. It is now match point for our Eagles.
All right. Looks like no timeouts though.
No timeouts are coming out at all. Can we get a tab check? I want to take a look at this leaderboard real quick. Zoran, the beast right now, 21-9. That is almost, what, a 2.5 KDA?
Think about
2.3 maybe? Very well. That's quite an impressive stat line. UMW pushing up towards C-Site right now. Gets the pick that they need. The KJ, a lot of area denial. That trigger bot goes down. Two people on A-Site. They need to start pushing forward. We have a firm plant on the B-Site. Gecko gets the rotate on, gets the pick on two of our Mendos. Gets blinded, almost gets juice. And the spike starts being rotated from B-Site to C-Site. UMW does not have a lot of HP to play around with, but their Omen's also quite low. Raze with the gets picked off, even with Omen. We are now just waiting for Delaware to try to push through. UMW has a firm hold on it, gets blinded. Fate ultimate comes out from UMW, trying to counteract what Omen was able to do. Juice goes away. Jake holding the line on the enemy side, but no one is over there. You have to look over to where Juice is panning right now. They're pushing forward right now. UMW just has to play slow. Dog goes down. Spike is starting to get defused. You gotta look to the left. That's not where you planted the spike, Jake, and it goes to Delaware.
Oh, man.
UMW does lose that round, but it does not mean that's still match point. We just need one game. Uno mas. And we'll take the round, we'll take the cake, and UMW will still remain undefeated.
That's a good spot.
Come on, UMW. Let's take it, baby. Let's go all in.
Gotta do it now. It's now or never.
Ellie pushing up towards B site right now. 3-man pushing towards A. It's looking like B side is pretty unclear. We do not know where anyone's at right now. Trying to slowly rotate from C site. We got information. Zoran gets the pick onto enemy team's Gecko. We're converging onto B site right now. Two picks go out. It is now 3v5. But Delaware have 3 ultimates. Fate ult goes out. Starts tracking members. Satchel charge goes away to try to zone the enemy team. Spikes been planted. Prowler goes out. Both KJ ultimates come through. Gets the pick. Jake gets the pick. Oh, but Ray's ult gets 2 picks, but Telly gets the pick onto the Rays. 3v1.
Nice.
One attacker and one defender has been detained by both KJ ultimates. We've had eyes on the KJ, and Zoran gets the pick onto the enemy team KJ. And UMW takes the round. Let's go, Eagles. Very well played. Who do you think is deserving of an interview?
Ooh, I think we go with Tele or maybe Zoran.
I think bring on over Zoran. Get that guy over here right now. Bring him over. Bring him over right now. I need to talk to this man.
He had some crazy gameplay.
Let us see Zoran start to walk over right now. They are logging off. And we will get you your interview quite shortly. Let me do a little camera swap real quick. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
My apologies. But we're getting the man, the myth, the legend on over onto the mic right now. Zoran, why don't you come on, swing on over behind us, and we can, start talking about the game. Welcome in to, I would believe, UMW's Val B's MVP of the round. Tell us how you are feeling about that game.
I mean, honestly, it was pretty easy. Both games, we kind of just, we didn't play the best, but we were aiming better than them, and it showed.
It really did show. Now, game one, I was a little bit nervous. You were up, 6-0 at one point, and it looks like they started to catch their wind.
Yeah.
And once you guys noticed that you guys need to start playing a little bit slower, a little bit more patiently, because you try to make things you were trying to chump check the guys.
Yeah.
I won't lie. But you started playing slowly, and you're starting to get those round wins. It was really quite impressive. Now, game two, you had almost, a 2.5 KDA?
Yeah.
That was crazy. You were doing so well, especially with the zoning, with your abilities, the alarm bot, and the, I forgot what the grenade is called.
I just call it a molly.
The molly?
Exactly what
It really was quite well. What was one of your favorite moments of that round? Or that series?
Probably just lurking. That's one of my favorite maps to play KJ on.
Mhm.
Lurking, getting those timings behind the enemies.
Getting the angles and
yeah.
Now, I have to ask, what was going through your head? Oh my goodness. I think there was at one point during game two on Lotus that you were just creeping behind the enemy team. And I think you got what, 2 or 3 of them at once?
Yeah.
How was that? What was going through your head during that moment?
I mean, it's all about patience. Your team might die. You gotta bait them a little bit. But,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you get 2 or 3, it's worth it.
Exactly. Well, Zoran, thank you so much for coming in for an interview. You played
Thank
so
you.
well. You were
Thank you.
undefeated going into playoffs, am I
Yes,
not?
sir. Yes, sir.
That is quite impressive when I think of only 2 teams right now that are still undefeated.
In
So
NACE, I think we're the only one.
in
wow.
NACE,
Because we beat RMC and
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Well, I cannot wait to see you guys in the playoffs bracket. But I think that'll be all for tonight. My name's been Sean Cuball Price,
I'm Connor.
Goron.
and we will see y'all later. Take care.